This episode is brought to you by Squarespace, the all-in-one platform that makes it fast and easy to create your own professional website, portfolio, and online store. For a free trial and 10% off, visit squarespace.com.
When you say
Enter
platform,
offer code Walking the Room at checkout. A better web starts with your website.
is it a platform you can stand on?
No. Oh, no. If people think it's a platform you can stand on, it is not.
Okay. I think we should put that caveat in there because a lot of people like to stand on platforms.
The all-in-one platform that you cannot stand on. It's online. It's an online platform.
Is it a political platform? Like, is it something that people stand for?
It
can vote on?
It can be. You can.
Is Mitch McConnell at all involved?
Squarespace. It's Mitch McConnell. Is that not right?
I don't think that's right.
He's a peach of a human.
Oh, God, they're the best. All those guys. I don't understand what all this women want money thing is. The worst people alive.
Women want money. Oh, God.
They're worst people alive.
Hey, fuck the unemployed.
Fuck everybody, man.
What do you... Let me just say this.
Yep.
The reason that unemployment insurance exists, the reason that there is an unemployment fund is so the poor don't tear down the gates to your castle and set you on fire. Just throwing that out there. Just throwing that out there. Because the poor will burn your fucking house down. So that's why you give them unemployment when you've destroyed the economy.
Right.
When you set the economy on fire and obliterated it and put everyone out of work.
Yes.
Now those people need money to survive because you fucking raped them.
Right.
So if you stop their money from coming, they will tear down your fences and eat your dogs and your wife. Walk in the room. God. This is Walk in the Room.
I love what you just said about the poor and about.
Hey, well, what the fuck what the fuck do you think?
No,
why do you think that exists? It's a safety net. What do you think a safety net is? Do you think that guy who is unemployed and is now basically unemployable? There are people in their 50s who got fired who are now unemployable unless they give up their house and their life and start over again in a fucking apartment and just completely recreate their life, which a lot of them can't do. So they'll get divorced. A lot of shit will fucking happen. So if you take away a man's livelihood because you changed the rules and let the banks let the banks take broom handles and snap them in half and ram them up dudes' asses all over the fucking country.
Right.
And fuck everybody. Yep. You changed the rules so that happened. And now you've got a bunch of long-term unemployed people and you don't want to give them money and you don't give them money. They're going to come with fucking torches. That's why it's called the safety net. The safety net isn't so that dude, we're going to save that guy from dying. That guy's not going to die in a ditch. That guy's going to do shit.
Yes.
People don't just fucking lay down in the dirt and go, okay, I'm going to become dirt now. They pick up things to hit people with. It's called
the zombie theory, and I'll tell you why. Because like zombies, they have nothing to live for.
Right.
Because they're already dead.
If there is no hope.
If I'm already dead, right?
Yes.
If I'm already going to die in a ditch.
Yes.
And I'm angry.
Yes.
And I'm not gonna do myself in with alcohol and drugs.
Right.
I'm gonna kill you.
And then you see the dude walk by in the suit who looks at you with that fucking look. It just takes a look.
Yep.
And then you're gonna fucking jam a rock in his face.
Yep.
Like that's how shit works.
Unfortunately, that guy in the suit was Jesse Thorne and didn't make any sense. A very nice guy, very sweet guy. Not everyone in a suit's a bad guy.
Yeah. So no, seriously, keep not giving giving the unemployed their money.
I just think it's right. I just think there's no reason for women to have all that money. They're just going to buy purses with it.
It's upsetting. It's upsetting that women would be able to make the same amount of money as men. And,
because
the fact that a woman can go into a business and say, wait a minute, can I see all the men's salaries? No, that would fuck things up. You're right. It would fuck things up. That's what the law that they didn't want passed. That women would be able to see how much all the men are making on average in the fucking company.
Yeah.
Yeah, they should, because you're fucking the women.
How is that not transparent already?
Well, no one knows each other's salaries, but I think what they're talking about is just that it would just be, here's what the men make and here's what the women make on average, not individual dudes' salaries.
And here's the thing. I don't want women to have more money because I don't have any women in my life. Right. I want to pay for everything.
Thank you.
And I don't want women putting that money back into the economy.
If my wife makes more money than me,
if all the stereotypes are true, women spend more money than men.
Right.
So wouldn't you want them to have all the money so that the money would go back into the economy and not under my mattress where I'm saving it for end of days?
I can't hear you.
Oh my God. We will have our own political show very soon. Not on MSNBC, but we'll have MSNBC on in the background.
Taliban ban, right?
Right? I love it. I love it. I love, oh God.
Yeah, I know. So I gotta.
And by the way, if you're a conservative listener, fix it.
Yeah, fix it.
No.
You guys
I'm not against all conservative ideas. Nope. Fix your fucking party. Throw those motherfuckers out. Because if you listen to this podcast, and you're smart enough to know you agree with us with some of what we're saying. So fix your fucking party.
Yeah, but what party are you? I'm not a Democrat anymore because they're just as fucked up.
Well, that's the only place I can go to vote, I suppose. I agree with a lot.
Long-term, short-term. Here's the deal. Long-term, short-term. The short-term is, oh my God, that guy can't be in office because he'll destroy everything and he'll fuck everything up. Oh my God, that conservative can't be there. That Republican can't be in there. That's short-term, and that's what's gotten us where we are because then we all vote for the Democrat who fucking sucks dick.
Okay.
Long-term. That's what the thinking has to be now. Long-term. Fuck the parties. Long-term. Stop voting for these cunts, and then something will change.
Right.
But the way it is right now, we are in a jalopy, and it's on fire, and there's two dudes at the wheel, and we just keep switching those dudes out.
Right.
And we're going to hit a fucking wall because those dudes are going the same place. There's just such a minute difference between the Republicans and Democrats, and the Democrats get away with hiding who they really are because the Republicans are fucking nuts. But what the Democrats are doing is sucking the cock of the banks and doing all that shit. The Wall Street, the Occupation Wall Street was dead on. This is fucked up, and they're both doing it. And so I stopped voting for Democrats a while ago. I won't take part in it. I'll vote for someone else. I'll give a shit who it is. The leftist person I can find just to fucking make a message. It's got to be long term now because the short term thing is what's getting us in this firestorm.
Right. It's not unlike when you're in a relationship and you're afraid to get out of it.
Exactly.
And because when you get out of it, it's going to be a long time before you're in a relationship again, and getting out of it's going to be difficult, and it takes a while. Even if you can get it done, even if you can say it in a day, the separation is hard. And who do you go to? And each party gives you enough of what you think you need for you to stay there. So there are personal needs met for me in the Democratic Party that are not met in the Republican Party. There are certain agendas within the Democratic Party that I agree with. But at the end of the day, that's just slogans. Those are just things. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Look. What's going to happen if you don't vote for them? Are they going to listen to all
those are the people that make gay right policy. Those are the people that make
bullshit. You know what made gay rights policy? You know what made all this fucking the gays getting married? The fucking courts. Nobody else did it. No, the Democrats didn't do that. It was all the fucking courts, and the Democrats are getting the fucking credit for it. Fuck you. So that was all the courts.
So you're saying I should be a judge?
Yes. That's what we're getting at.
The thing is, I don't love a robe.
Well, I mean, I don't know what to say about that.
What if we could change it that they all wear sweaters? Remember when we wanted Jesus to wear a sweater?
You can wear a white wig.
Oh, I'd love that. I got to go to London for that, right?
No, I think you can. I think you probably start doing it. Who's going to stop you?
Why don't they
if
do
you're
that
a judge?
Here? This country's
because
not fun.
There's little shit we stopped doing. Let me tell you the difference between Australia and America.
Yeah,
America.
There you got a conservative dude at the helm right now.
America fought a war to get away from the British.
Right.
And all I can tell that the English did was make up nicknames for everybody. And they're like, that's how we're going to be different than the British, because the British are very, very upper crust and very, very formal, and the Australians have a nickname for every human that is in their country. I think that's the big difference.
I think you lost.
That's
me.
their way of rebelling. It's like a teenager.
Are you saying we fought a war with them?
Yeah, we fought a war with our daddy. And said, fuck you, we're done.
Right.
Australia didn't fight a war with them. Australia just said, let's just create nicknames and be a little more,
give me a
less
nickname.
formal. Like they would call, okay, we'll just go through comedians. Like Greg Fleet is Fleety. Justin Hamilton is Hamo. Lawrence Mooney is Moonman. Like they just
What about Will?
I don't know. What is Will?
I don't know.
It might just be Will because it's so short.
Yeah, it's really short. Like he took one of the L's
his
off.
name is a nickname because he didn't use 2 L's.
Yeah,
So he
that's
just went
true.
straight nickname.
Is his name William?
I don't think it is.
Is it Billy? Because I'm gonna start calling him Billy.
I could figure that out, but he only has 1 L, so I think it's just Will.
Yeah, his parents retired.
Wilrus.
Yeah.
So anyway, I'm just saying they went with the less because the nicknames upsets the British. They like to,
But they're no longer. Are they part of the?
Yeah, they're still part of the Commonwealth. Canada is, and Australia. I don't know who else is in the Commonwealth, but there's a few Commonwealth countries.
What does that mean?
I'm not exactly sure, but they're
not part of the United Kingdom.
But like you can easily go work there from like there's no like if you come to America
Right.
or you go to England, there's visa issues and work, but you can just sort of hop around within those economies. They're sort of tied together in a way.
I got it.
So it's some sort of
Why do they force Australia to put their flag inside of their flag where Canada is straight up? There's no, you don't.
Well, Canada is super into the maple leaf.
I mean, I get it.
So that's
a good flag.
But they still, I think
I love the British flag only because it reminds me of rebellion internal. It only reminds me of the Sex Pistols. It's been around a lot longer than the Sex Pistols.
Yeah.
But I also just think it's a great. I think the Union Jack is
it's a nice flag.
It's a fucking great name.
It's a nice flag.
It's a great flag.
Yeah.
But then the Australian flag's even better because you got that and stars, which I love.
Right.
I love stars, and it's blue.
I wonder how much of what we just said is wrong.
All of it.
People are so getting on us.
Dave and I have just discussed the idea.
So mad at me that I couldn't remember the name of the Kurosawa film.
Oh, Rashomon.
Yeah, and I was like,
No,
how about if I got the name of the
people yelled at me that
director
it
right?
wasn't me that they were yelling at, but they were yelling at you. I was so mad at Dave this week. I love it. It's about
you know
time.
what? I got the name of the director right. How about you give me some fucking credit? I can honestly say I've never seen that movie.
Right, but the point wasn't, you weren't making a point about the director. You weren't talking about
Had I seen the movie, I might remember it. The name of
Rashomon.
it. I haven't seen it.
I thought Rashomon was one of the characters in Pokemon.
And I thought it was a soup.
Is Rashomon the one with the 3 eyes that are glassy?
You can get an entire 24-pack of Rashomon down at Vons for $6.99.
Is it a beer?
No, it's a ramen.
Oh, it's a ramen.
a
Okay,
ramen type
goes down with a can of gas can squirrel. By the way,
does.
people, grab those T-shirts.
Get yourself a gas can squirrel.
I'm hoping somebody's going to brew us up some gas can squirrel and sell it.
Yeah, go over to-
listen. If you want to make
Someone
some,
is.
and then you can keep the profit. Just
I saw it.
Maybe throw a couple of.
Someone posted something at our subreddit over on Reddit. We have that, the Walking Room subreddit, and someone posted up there that they were going to try to make a gas can squirrel beer.
It's just got to have a little bit of a. I want it to have a woodsy feel, a little bit to it.
Woodsy.
Well, like it's got some kind of
nutty.
Like the holiday blend. I want it to be like a year-round holiday blend. You know how like the holiday beers that come out, they've got a little bit of like maybe they got nutmeg in them.
I don't want nutmeg in a fucking beer.
Yeah. I don't have to drink it, so.
Yeah, so what the fuck? Fuck you.
Because I have good taste. As I like cool things.
I like a nutty pilsner.
A nutty pilsner is not that bad. With just, if you can somehow create the vapor of gas in there.
Yep.
Somehow, where it smells just a little bit like gasoline.
Human gas.
Not human gas.
So,
gas can squirrel also could have been a squirrel caught in a fucking porta potty.
Sure. I mean, it can go any way. That can go any way.
What about him just popping his head up from inside the porta potty? It's delicious. That's our animated ad.
I hope so. So
It's delicious.
I got a ticket.
Doing what?
I haven't gotten a ticket in like, I want to say 12,
That's the
12
worst.
years.
It feels, it's embarrassing, isn't
When's
it?
the last time you got a ticket?
Maybe a year ago.
I think mine is better than all. I think my story is fucking amazing.
I think I took a left turn on a red or something.
So do you know what Waze is? Do you use the Waze app?
I have it, but I haven't used it.
It's life-changing as far as
Right,
I'm
that's what
concerned.
everybody says.
So Waze is an app. I don't know if you guys have it where you live, but Waze is an app that basically tells you the quickest way to get somewhere.
As it's happening.
As it's happening. So it will adjust as you're driving somewhere, it will adjust. No, take a left now, take a right now. You got to get around that. It's pretty fucking amazing. And it's cut the time of me driving in LA incredibly down. So in the mornings right now, we're driving Finn to school in LA from up in the mountains.
And if you're interested in getting it, it's WAZE Waze.
Waze.
Outsmarting traffic together. That's their slogan.
Right. So I use it in the morning when I drive Finn to school or when I pick him up because it's about a half-hour drive. But without Waze, I think it would be a 45-minute drive or an hour drive. So I'm taking him in the morning, and it tells me to get off the highway at this place, and then it says make a right. And I'm like, well, why would I make a right when I know I can go straight up over this hill and then down and make a left? You want me to make a right and go through this area and then make a left. So I've been doing that for a couple of weeks, even though it's been telling me not to. And when I get down to the place where I'm going to make a left, Waze tells me, make a right here and go down there and make a U-turn and come back. And I'm just sitting there like, why the fuck would I do that? I can make a left here. So I waited at the stoplight.
This is where you remind me a little bit of my wife. You ask for help, and then you argue with it.
Yep.
And you're like, you've just sold the idea of Waze to our listeners.
Yeah.
And yet, so far in your story, you haven't fucking listened to a word Waze has to say to you.
It got me to the place it got me where I am so far. I've just, in this particular instance.
Arguing with it. You're like, I've this week I just decided to go this way.
In this particular instance, I've decided that Waze is wrong.
Yeah, of course.
So now for like 3 days in a row, I keep saying the same thing. And I'm like, I'm not going to fucking go down there and make a U-turn. That doesn't make any sense.
Right.
Waze just isn't keeping up with my fast moves. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I do.
Because I'm like Steve McQueen out there. So,
which is, I mean,
I make
great. I mean, with a child in the car, everybody wants to hear that.
Right. So I make a left.
Yeah.
And then the policeman is immediately there.
Right.
And he pulls me over.
Yeah.
And
now, is there a way in which Waze can shake its head? Does Waze talk to you like a Siri and all that? It does?
Yeah.
A woman's voice?
Yeah, you can have a woman's voice.
And can that woman's voice go, what the fuck?
I'm sure it could. It should. They should have that as part of it. You know, for a while they had some movie star, Kevin Hart.
Oh, I love Kevin Hart.
You could get a Kevin Hart voice on Waze for a little while.
Yeah.
I think that's gone. I think it was a promotion for his
I haven't seen a lot of his stand-up, but I like him as an actor.
I like him as an actor. I'm not a big fan of his stand-up. It's kind of, yeah. But
talented guy, though. Super funny.
Yeah. So the cop walks up to my car.
Did he do the thing where he hit the like just the one?
No, he didn't even hit it. He just pulled up behind me, lights, and I saw him, and I pulled over.
Yeah.
And then I pull over in this one spot, and he just shakes his head, and then I got to pull forward a little ways, and then he gets out because I guess I was in a place where he might have.
And Finn's in the car.
Yeah.
Great.
So Finn's like, "What's going on?" I go, I don't know. I did something wrong. The policeman pulled me over. We'll find out. I don't know what I did." Cop walks up the car and he goes, "So, do you know why I pulled you over?" And I go, "I honestly have no idea." He goes, "You made a left turn where you can't make a left turn. At the bottom of the street there, it's a no left turn from 7 a.m. to 10 p.m. To cut down on traffic."
Right.
I go, "I didn't see that." He goes, "Did you notice that there were 3 signs?" And I said, "Well, there's a dog park." And I was watching the dogs.
Oh my God. You said that loud to him?
It was true. I was watching the dogs. There were a lot of dogs.
His reaction to it was what?
He just walked away. He just took my He just took my ID and walked away and walked back to.
He didn't even respond to it.
What would you respond to that? You shouldn't be driving? Like what? What do you say to a man who says, "I was watching the dogs, not the signs of legality"?
I would have said, how long ago was it that you took the driver's test? And what is it you like so much about dogs? That you'd prefer not to read the signs with a child in the car.
Well, and then I would be like, well, we're thinking about getting a dog. So it's looking at the different
But you
kind
got
of
the
dogs.
dog, right?
This is
Before you got the
before
dog.
I got the dog. So he gives me the ticket. I'm sure it's going to be like $300 or some shit, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so we're sitting there waiting. And I always pictured, like, Finn's really into police. You know, he's a boy. He's a policeman.
Sure.
And we're sitting there, and he goes, so what happens? I go, well, he writes
I wonder
up
if you're going to be saying that when he's 25.
Yeah, sure. So,
He's a guy. He's into policeman.
cop's writing up the ticket, and Finn is like, so what happens? I go, well, he writes me a ticket, and then he gives it to me. And he goes, that's it? And I go, yeah. And he goes, can I have the iPad? so I hand him the iPad, and he's playing on it. And later on, when my wife picked him up, my wife was like, so how was it?
Was Waves on your iPad?
No, Waze is just on my phone.
Oh, yeah.
And when the cop, when my wife picks him up, she goes, how was it, Daddy, getting a ticket? And Finn went, ugh, it was so boring. So
I love that he
so
described
the next day I drive down that same drive, because now it's not between 7 and 10, and the signs are so huge and obvious. It's like I drove through a no left turn funhouse. Like, it is fucking insane how, like, it is like it. I mean, there's everything but a dude just standing in the corner going, "No left turn!" Like, it is just fucking madness how many signs there are. It is insane.
I wish that there was also actually an enormous clown's head just going like, no, just shaking its head back and forth. One of those old evil clown faces.
There's one right to your right next to your car, and then right across the street there's not one like usual. There are fucking two side by side, just screaming at you.
Right.
You're a moron if you make a left.
Yeah.
And I've driven the other way in the morning and seen a cop there and been like, why the fuck is that guy there? Like, there could not have been more red flags to not, like, the fact that I told the cop, no, I didn't see the signs, he must have been like, what in the fuck?
Right.
How stupid are you? And I kind of want to fight the ticket just to see the reaction of the cop and the judge. Just because here's how I would like to fight it. I would like to say there's a dog park. I would like to go to court and say, look, I have a photograph and there's a dog park there. It's very distracting. Oh my God. And pull up a picture of the dog park with the signs all around it just to see the reaction.
Even better idea. Video it.
Yeah.
And then when you're showing them the video of the dog park, go, who's a cutie? Oh, does he got a ball? Does he got a ball? He's got a ball. There's a ball. Just show them how much you love dogs. Here's my favorite little speed trap. So Laurel Canyon is a canyon, and and if you are traveling on Laurel Canyon in the morning, it's a bitch.
Yeah, you go up and down.
So it goes from the valley to Hollywood. Yeah. And it's a long drive up and a long drive down. Yeah. And at the top of it is Mulholland, which is a big road that cuts through all of Los Angeles.
Yes.
So
named after a huge piece of
shit. A long ride, and it goes from 2 lanes down to 1 as it gets to the top, and then you have 2 options.
It stays one.
It takes you into 1. It's 2. Takes you into 1, and then it gives you the option. You can take a right turn.
Right.
Or you can go straight. At the right turn, people, the game is the right turn people go up the right turn like they're going to take a right turn and go, oh, no, I need to get in your lane. And
sorry.
Cut over.
Oh, my God, assholes. I'm sorry.
But some people do this. They get up to the intersection in the right turn lane and then jet in front of the car.
Yeah, they blast it.
In the proper lane.
Yeah.
And they hide a cop right underneath there.
So he's just down?
So he's just down, so you can't see him. But he watches you make the illegal move and arrest him.
But he can see you do that?
Yeah.
Well, good, because that is the worst move.
It's the worst move ever. So people have been waiting patiently in line to go their turn, and some motherfucker drives up and then shoots in front of you, and there's a cop there every time. And I've seen it happen 3 times, and every time I roll down my window and go, yeah! It's a fucking... I am a person who will get in the line and wait and will not rush up and cut in front of you. Or what Amira does is she goes up there, takes a right, goes down a little while, does a U-turn, comes back. So she's done it all legally, and she hasn't hurt anybody's feelings.
Right.
But the motherfucker that does that, and it's every day a douchebag does
that. Happens at when you're getting on the 134. So
it's a douche trap. I love a douche trap.
I've never driven in traffic like this before because I don't work at these hours. So I'm now driving a kid to school at commute hours. So I've never experienced.
It's tough.
I've never experienced the colossal assholity of Los Angeles. Like, it's fucking mind-boggling. Just follow the fucking rules. There's a road. We've all got rules printed on them. Let's all do them the same so you're not fucking... Everyone's cutting in and slowing down traffic. Just follow the fucking rules. So there's on Forest Lawn before it gets on 134, same thing. There are 2 lanes. The left lane gets on the highway. The right lane has to turn into the park. Mm-hmm. And the first day I was in this, I was like, why in the fuck is this taking so long? And then I realized, oh, all of these people are going into the turn into the park lane and then just pushing their way in.
Exactly.
So and you're like, have you ever considered that someone crazy might get out of their car and just shoot you?
Yeah.
Like, seriously.
No, yeah.
I would not want to do that because I would be like, I might be the guy that some guy goes, I've had enough.
Yeah.
And would just blow you away.
Yeah.
Or smash into your car.
The reason I don't own a gun is that I would have used it many times in my car.
Yeah, me too. I would use my
In my car, I would have shot.
Without a doubt.
I almost rammed a girl with my car the other day.
But she deserved it.
She did one of those, like, I'm just coming over now. And, I'm not going to use my light. And, And I'm just gonna do it. And I was just like, God damn it. But
do you know what I did to a girl like that?
What?
So a girl did that to me where she in this exact same spot where she just fucking merged in and she shouldn't have. And then at this point in the highway, you get on and you have to get over 2 lanes to get on the 134 or else you're stuck on the 5. Mm-hmm. And I saw she was behind a truck, so I pulled up beside her and she was trying to get over onto the 134 and I made her take the 5.
I love it. And I got to tell you something. Here's what's amazing about that, because I know what happens. Once you get on the 5, headed in that direction, it's a very long time before you can cross over, you're immediately in a parking lot full of cars.
You're fucked.
You added 25 minutes to wherever she was going.
No, she was fucked. Yeah. You can't in that area. You're fucked. And you know what would have helped in that situation? Just be nice. Use your blinker, or just roll down your window and go, "Oh my God, I thought I had to do this, but I have to wave it. Give a wave."
Every once in a while, you'll come up to a thing and realize you're in the wrong way and you have to get over.
Yeah,
you've got to do the dick move.
Yeah,
I put my fucking hand out
and I go, "I didn't know. So sorry. I didn't know. I don't do this." Yeah,
because I'm the best human alive.
You are the best human alive.
Yeah.
I can't wait to shoot you. We'll be right back. I'm Greg Barrett.
I'm Carol.
Hey guys, our sponsor is Squarespace. Squarespace is the all-in-one platform that makes it fast and easy to create your own professional website, portfolio, and online store. For a free trial and 10% off, visit squarespace.com and enter offer code WALKINGTHEROOM at checkout. A better web starts with your website. I have a Squarespace website, and I have for quite some time, and I'm a big fan. It's super easy. You can go look at my website, Dave Anthony Comedy. Up there, you will see a video of that I did on the streets of LA doing a bit, and then I put up tour stuff. And I don't really do that much over there. I just think it looks great. It's clean. It's simple. It's easy. It's got a great design. They have a shitload of templates that you can use. I prefer the Mr. Magoo, which you can't see.
Yep. They have a 7 template, which is you can pick any one of the 7 sins.
That would be amazing.
Yeah. I use sloth. And then there's just a loop of Brad Pitt going,
Yep.
What's in the box? What's in the box? Grabbing the front of his hair. What's in the box? And oddly, in the remake of the movie, it's Chris Martin's head. Good night, everybody. Thanks for coming to the show. I hope I didn't ruin the movie for you.
Squarespace has 24/7 support with live chat and email. They're located in New York City and Dublin, so they got Ireland locked down.
Yeah.
You can drag and drop your content. Plans start at $8.
Yep.
You get a little discount if you use the Walk in the Room code over there.
Yep. I think I'm gonna put the King Sweater site together over there. Yeah,
I think you should.
Yeah,
I don't think anything. Honestly, when I looked around at different, like I think that what's it called? The other one that people were using for a long time, such
WordPress.
WordPress. I think WordPress blows. That's my feeling on WordPress. I've gone into WordPress. Is our website WordPress?
No.
Yeah, I don't. I think WordPress sucks. I would highly recommend Squarespace over it. I mean, for someone like me who I can always screw things up. Mm-hmm. I haven't screwed up Squarespace.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
It does make sense.
Like anytime I get involved in anything electronic or online, I always manage to fuck it up. But with Squarespace, it's smooth and easy.
Yeah, no, I've seen your Twitter feed. Squarespace, where our new slogan is, "What's in the box? What's in the box?"
Squarespace is not an oval. So go check it out.
Not an oval.
So here's I didn't realize how. So when I lived over the hill here
in Hollywood,
it's like humid compared to where you live.
Yeah, it was a little bit closer to the water.
Like, so yesterday I looked at because I've been having tons of nasal congestion, like just stuffed up like crazy.
Yeah.
Well, let me tell you what I did.
Yeah, this is gonna be great.
So yesterday I looked at
Welcome to How's Your Nose?
And my app, I have 3 weather places. I have the valley, I have where I live, and then I have the mountains, and then I have where I used to live over in Hollywood. What the fuck are you doing?
Yeah, I just put these on for this segment. My sister makes them. They're sometimes I want to just wear part of a sweater.
Yeah, but they're not for men.
They're called the sweater cuffs. Sure,
that's not for a man.
This is called the Cobain. Yeah, it's a thrift store green, the official color of the King sweater.
Tell me you're not going to take those to Australia.
They were in my shit to be packed. Because it's going to turn fall there.
Okay. Let me tell you something. The reason you should or should not bring those anywhere has nothing to do with weather.
I take these. I take them with me to Australia.
They're wrist warmers.
You're not wrong. You've never been wrong.
So I was really congested.
There's really no insult you can level at me that isn't the truth.
No.
And that I embrace fully. And I think but on the inverse, it's also why people like me.
So yesterday I looked at I was like, stuffed up again. I feel like I've never had sinus problems before, ever in my life.
Yeah.
And I feel like, this is sinus problems. This is what it just feels like, because I'm not like, it's not a runny nose. It's just like pressure and it's stuffed up.
Yeah, and you can if you get really bad sinus infections, you feel them on the outside of your head. The outside of your head hurts sometimes, like right here.
What?
You know how you have a nasal canal that goes back around your head?
I thought it was just
it's like a ram's horn, and inside your head, and sometimes the outside of your head will hurt because you got an infection. I get them really bad.
Are you sure?
And that's why. No, I think that's what you were. When the other day we were like, why do you fall down all the time? And the liquid in my ear, all that kind of stuff. I think that is due to I get those kind of intense.
Well, plus you're so stupid. You think you have a ram's horn.
Well, and the other thing is, I don't know what up and down are. I'm often wrong.
So yesterday I looked at the differences between humidity, and in where I used to live at that time of day, it was 63% humidity.
Right.
Here, where you live, it was 30% humidity.
Right.
Where I am, it was 16%. So it's like crazy dry up there.
Yes, it's super dry.
So I'm like, okay, so this has got to have something to do with it.
Right.
So I go down and I talk to a pharmacist, and she goes, get this, blow it up your fucking horn every couple hours.
You may not have seen a pharmacist. First off, I don't. I mean, I know you're talking about of your ram's horn that I was just telling you about.
She said, she said, take this.
Did you actually go inside?
It's like salty water.
Was that
up your horn?
Was that in, or is that just in the parking lot? Because you have to go into a pharmacy. It can't just be random opinions.
This was on the roof of the Target parking lot.
Of the Target parking lot.
The lady with the
Target also is not a pharmacy, by the way.
The lady with the shopping cart.
No.
And the 7 jackets. She said, take this and blow it up your horn. And then she handed me a bottle of yellow water.
Oh my God. How do you feel? I feel great. Oh my God. Well, we got to get a hold of that woman. She sounds amazing. Get this and blow it up your horn. From the makers of Gas Can Squirrel. Oh my God.
So she says, I use this. She goes, I actually live right near you. I use this. My husband uses a neti pot, which I don't want to get into. I don't want to be a guy. To me, a neti pot.
A lot of folks use the neti pot.
I know. What? A lot of what?
A lot of people use them. My father has horrible sinus problems.
To me,
really
it's
bad.
like, it seems like a didgeridoo situation.
Yeah.
Like you get up, you play your didgeridoo, then you hit the neti pot, and then you do hacky sack out in the backyard.
Well, it's that, but it's also like, welcome to old timey remedies. You know, like. Fucking have some scotch if you're gonna go old school. You know what I mean? Get drunk. I mean, yeah. The idea of like, people. First off, and also, it's just called the neti pot. Like, just the fucking name.
It's a terrible
People
name.
swear by it.
Yeah.
People think. And what is it? It's just running salt water into your ear hole, right?
If I
blow some shit up your horn.
It's just like a slow horn steam.
I wish we could make. Do you remember those? Do you remember those necklaces that women used to get? Like it'd be 2 gold chains and then their name, or like superstar.
People still
like
have those. Yeah.
So how do we get one of those that just says "blow this shit up your horn"?
Blow it up your horn.
Yeah, and then for dudes to wear.
I think so. I think we
would
could
you
get
wear that
easily. Yeah, blow it up your horn.
Blow it up your horn.
Yeah,
blow that shit up your horn.
Because it's not just a saying; it's also medical advice.
Well, here's the thing: it's a lifestyle. blow this shit up your horn. I hope somebody's working on something right now. Except Paul Armstrong. Every time we say something, the Secret Keepers.
He's drawing.
First off, I love Secret Keepers Club. It's a real club.
Yeah.
And it's for secret keepers.
Yeah.
And the reason you don't know about it is we've been keeping it a secret.
So
if we made a Secret Keepers t-shirt, would you buy it? Because we have a great logo for it.
Oh, do we?
Didn't you see it? Paul made it.
Have I seen it?
Oh, it's fucking great. It's that little blue circle, and then it just says, keep your mouth shut. I mean, it's all part of the, don't snitch.
Right. I know it is. Sans permis.
But here's the thing. I wonder, people shouldn't keep this podcast a secret.
No. You can let people know.
Okay, so you go at the pharmacy, blah, blah, blah.
So they give me a little nasal saline spray and tell me to take Sudafed. And so here's what's been happening. So we moved up there like at the end of February.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, fuck, I got a cold. I can't deal with the cold right now. So I grab some, I always do Afrin.
Mm-hmm.
So I take a couple of blasts of that, And then I take a couple of blasts. And then it's been a couple of weeks. I'm like, fuck, I'm using a lot of Afrin.
Mm-hmm.
I've never used it this long. And I keep blasting and blasting. And then it's been like over a month. And then I go, okay, wait a minute. Something is fucked up here. It's the Afrin. So I go and read online. And if you type in Afrin addiction, it gets crazy.
Oh, no. Are you kidding?
Oh, my God. So
is there something? Is there an opiate in it? What's in it?
No, this is what it is.
Or is it like a psychological?
You're only supposed to use it for 3 days.
Oh.
Because after that, what it does is it constricts your blood vessels in your nose, and then they fucking bounce back. So they get really big after. So, which is fine if you use it for 3 days, but then after that, you start to not be able to breathe, and then you're in a cycle. And
okay. So it's not like it's feeling some sort of craving.
No,
it's just is. It's just that you've now made it that you can't breathe without it.
Right. So
that sounds really good.
So there's all these people who are like, I couldn't 8 years. Like they can't get off of it. And the only reason they can't get off of it is
tell Marin about it.
Well, there were a couple things. The only reason that they can't get off of it is because they're like, I can't fucking breathe. I can't sleep. And
shit.
And I was like, well, just blast
How is that legal then?
I was like, just blast it up one nostril. And then you can breathe through one. And then and then the other one will slowly work itself back to normal. And then you can switch. Right?
I don't know.
Well, I don't know. That's what I do.
I've never had I don't shoot that shit in my. Anything that goes in my nose reminds me too much of cocaine, and it makes me sick.
Oh, this has cocaine in it.
Oh, does it?
Yeah.
Oh my God. No wonder they're doing such good business.
So it's crazy to read all these people like, I can't do anything. I'm dying.
Well, you'll find that on the internet with any. You can find that if you type in Cadbury eggs.
Fucking nuts. So I went and did the Sudafed and that for 3 days, and the Afrin thing was gone. But I definitely was like, it was crazy because I was like, how have I had a fucking cold for a month and a half? And it turns out it was the dry air and the Afrin shit that was going on was just fucking me up. And then I went and I talked to this pharmacist, and she's like, I live up near you. This is what you do. My husband has to use a neti pot. And I was like, I don't want to go there. To me, I'd rather be addicted to Afrin than be involved in a neti pot. That's how I feel.
To me, though, it sounds to me like the neti pot, the after effect would feel great.
Let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
Could you see Steve McQueen using a neti pot?
Steve McQueen would answer the door without his pants on, so I'm not going to him for any advice. Yeah. And I think we know, after seeing that photo that everybody shared with us this week, which I'd seen before, of John Wayne in his super short pants and his go-aheads, espadrilles actually, that he probably used a neti pot or two.
Oh yeah, with dudes, like a shared dude neti pot.
Is this a neti pot? Suck, suck, suck.
Yeah. So then I was walking the dog, and I look over, and the pharmacist is driving up the hill, and I'm like, I'm taking sound advice. So I'm much better now. It took me like 3 days to get over the fucking, literally a month and a half of a nasal nightmare. Dry air.
Yeah, dry air.
Fucking dry air. Fucking my shit up. Fucking my shit up.
Well, don't move to fucking Arizona, dude.
So we'll come back, and I'm going to tell this story about Finn.
Is it a good? It sounds like is it a pretty good story? I leave for Australia, dude, tonight for 8 fucking weeks.
Oh, it's gonna be such freedom. Such freedom. Episode 196 of Walking the Room. Want to tell people about where you're working?
Here's the thing. I'm an action man. And action men listen to podcasts.
Yeah.
And I'll be doing some podcasts when I'm in Australia. I'm going to be going. Right now, I'm on my way to the comedy festival. Mm-hmm. And I'll be doing headliners.
Yes.
20 minutes a night. And then I'll be doing various other things. I'm doing set list, which I've never even seen.
Oh, yeah.
And a couple other things. And some young kids have asked me to do their podcasts, and I've said yes to all of them. Kids? Well, I know I'm doing that podcast that you have done before in the past.
Dum Dum?
I'm doing Little Dum Dum Club.
Yeah, like it.
That was official. That came in through my management.
Tommy and Carl are good guys.
Yeah, and I can't remember the name of this other one, but I know we're going to talk about ska. And I'm sorry, guys. I will make sure that I mention it on Vague Stories. And that's it. And then I'll be doing Vague Stories every Tuesday night, or Australian Tuesday night, so Monday mornings or whatever. And, I shouldn't have it come out on the same day as your podcast. Yes, I should. And
nobody.
It's going to be weird, dude. That's a long time away from my family. I don't really like it.
Yeah.
Because I can tell you something.
You just realize that?
I know, but I'm saying this for the audience. You know, last year was fucked. And a year ago, at this point, I was living in the guest house of my home and was not popular with my family.
Right.
And in the interim, I have mended. I've fixed that. And,
right.
and I'm probably closer with my family than I've ever been. And so like even in the past couple months, like things have just gotten super good, and then now I'm going for 2 weeks, or 2 months,
right.
So it's weird. It's a weird thing because I've wanted to, I like home. I literally would spend all day in my pajamas if I could. Like I am not a big.
I would love to spend just one day in your pajamas.
My God, that's the ugliest thing that's ever been said on this podcast by far.
Sure.
Blow that shit up your horn.
Yeah, blow it up your horn. Yeah, of course. No, that's a fucking long time.
It's a long time, and so I don't know how I'm going to handle it because I don't know, like. Every time I'm in Australia, it's because it's Australia. I have such a great time that I miss people, but it's 2 weeks, so I can do it. That's
you're
that's
going
the longest.
to see Australia this time.
I'm gonna. We're doing I think there's one show that we're just performing for a bush. Like there's some that we're really going way out there.
Yeah,
and it's gonna be weird to see how it is in 4 months. I mean, in 4 weeks. In 4 weeks, halfway through. Like
8 weeks is 2 months.
I don't know math or days. Or what months are. I don't know the calendar per se. That's why people are like, where are you? When is it? I'm like, I don't know. I don't read.
I don't put it beyond you to get eaten by a dingo.
But I am bringing the guitar, and I do want to try and do a couple of King Sweater shows, so we got to figure that out.
Yeah, so you can look for Greg's tour information where? It was not right on your site. There's some dates on there.
Yeah, there's some dates on there. I'm going to get them all fixed before I go, but they'll be on gregbarron.com.
I am doing the Improv here in Hollywood on the 26th, and then the Bootleg Theater on the 29th with Bill Burr. So check that shit out.
Yeah. And also, I said this, but thank you for all the support on when I was on at midnight. And I think part of the reason was everybody's, and they want to get Dave on there. And I think I know Dave's
who wants
not
to get
fond
me
of
on there?
Well, I do.
They're not going to have me on.
I think they will.
Why do you think that?
Because you're hilarious.
I don't think that matters.
I think you're going to be on there. I'm going to try and make it so. That's why. Because they like putting clusters of people on that know each other. They like it. Benson.
Oh, I saw that.
Do you want to know why I got on this?
I know they have Ben Kronberg and his girlfriend on at the same time.
No, I think honestly, I don't think Doug didn't say this to me directly because I don't think he wanted to, but I think Doug pushed for this.
Oh, okay. Yeah, sure.
Because my managers had gone to him. I wrote Bart Coleman, who I've known for a very long time, is an old friend, and we talked about guitars a lot. And I said, "Hey, can I be on the show?" And I know that there's, obviously it's Comedy Central, so they have a little bit of an age mandate with some people.
Yeah.
And I think Doug, who has been really great to me, again, we had this conversation on another podcast, has been really great to me lately, just pushed for it. And so they like when people are on that will interact with each other. So the idea of a Greg, Will Anderson, Dave, Anthony thing, or you and Marin, I think they like those clusters. They want people to do that thing. Yeah. And to be fair, Chris is an incredible good host. He's like, that's a thing I talked about Oprah and other people. He's a good laugher.
Right.
He's a good laugher. But my favorite joke of the whole thing didn't make it on the show.
Wow.
It was a picture of two tattooed people. They have a thing now. There's a trend called after sex where people put their after sex pictures up. And it was just a tattooed dude and a tattooed woman. And you had to think of a caption. And my caption was, wait till she finds out I'm not in lit. And then I had 10 other follow-up jokes about lit.
I bet you did.
They cut it right out. You know why? Because lit is from old days, Grandpa. So while Chris laughed at the reference, the audience was baffled by lit. And you know who loved it the most was Blade when we were talking about it before the show. So remember that people like new bands.
Oh, fuck. Right.
So yeah, I should have said, remember when I got kicked out of Mumford & Son?
Oh, yeah. You fucked that up.
I don't care.
So Finn has decided to return to soccer. Soccer again. He used to be in soccer classes, and then I guess when boys hit
remind people how old Finn is.
He's now 5. He's about to be. He'll be 5 next month. So I signed him up at the Y.
Ridiculously cute.
Yeah,
I told Amira after I did the podcast at your house last week. I was like, he's like. Your son is incredibly.
He looks like a Gap kid.
Yeah, super cute. Cute.
So he. So I put him in a headband. I make him look like Bjorn Borg.
Which he does. He's got the long hair.
Yeah. Did you see the picture I put up? He looks like Bjorn Borg.
I haven't seen it.
So I put him in a giant shirt because we don't have a soccer shirt for him, and I take him on down there. And what it is I went in to sign him up, and I said, so he's 4, but he's much more athletic than other 4-year-olds. So put him in the 5 to 6 class, and they're like, all right, well, we'll see how that goes. And look, Bjorn Borg, right?
Oh, Jesus. I mean, he looks exactly like Bjorn Borg. And there's a tennis ball in the background, right?
Yeah. It's a soccer ball.
Oh, you got to send that to Amira. Bjorn Borg's her favorite person that ever wore skin. That's amazing. That's fucking crazy.
Yeah. So, so I go in and so they go, okay, we'll put them in the 5 to 6. And then we show up and there's clearly older kids. And there's not that many. There's like 8 or 10 kids in the class. It's girls and boys and whatever. And so she has them like line up side by side, pass the ball back and forth. And he's with this kid who, now it turns out that I didn't like nerds when I was in school, and it turns out I still don't like nerds.
So what does that mean?
I have
Can you describe a nerd for me?
The kid who is not physically inclined, like not good at sports. He wears glasses, and he doesn't want to follow. He doesn't want to follow the game rules because he doesn't really like the game. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah, that always annoyed the shit out of me. It was like
that's how you know. That's how
if you're not good at sports, but it bugs me when you are fucking around all the time.
It's interesting because that is how Hitler started. It was just he didn't like the kids at school that didn't kind of conform to the rules and were unable to participate within the framework.
No, but there's
you like the master race of young soccer
here's
players.
What I like. If you don't like, it's like the guys on Twitter.
But they don't know.
But it's like the guys on Twitter that are my friends. Oh, are fucking sports happening again? Okay, good. You don't like sports. Shut the fuck up. When you're tweeting about movies, I'm not like, oh, are fucking movies going on? Like, we get it. You didn't enjoy the sports, but shut up and fuck off about it.
I find that very odd. Like, I don't follow sports much at all.
I don't have like an anger.
I know, but I'm not mad at them. I'm not mad at March Madness. I just don't pay attention.
But you know what? I'm sorry that you didn't. There's a lessons about life that are learned through sports.
Yeah.
Sports are a team. There are times when you're fucking down and your team helps you through shit. Teams are a lot more than just about kicking a ball through a net.
Well,
you have to learn how to work within a system and how to work with other people, and it's about fucking life. I'm sorry that you were such a little cunt that you couldn't work within a group of people, but you got some issues and shut the fuck up about sports.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Here's the thing. I agree with you on a certain level because I played sports all the way through college. I never really liked them. I didn't realize that I could get the same. The thing I was looking for was exactly what I got out of being in a band. Which is exactly what you're talking about, solving problems together.
Yes,
that whole thing. However, I think the reason I wanted to be in a band actually was informed by sports.
Sure.
Part of my, a little bit of my nervous breakdown was I felt alone in all of the things that I was doing. And the reason I liked playing in the band or making pants was I was just holding one end of the table. I think isolation is bad for people.
Yes.
And that's why stand-up is a tough road to hoe because it's a lot of isolation. And so I prefer the group dynamic, and I wouldn't have learned that had I not played soccer, played football, played baseball, played rugby.
Yeah.
So I think those things are valuable, but there also is fascism and bullies and all that other shit within the structure.
But it's like that in everything. I mean, we get.
It's not unlike being in Italy during Mussolini.
These people who are like, these people who are like, oh, sports suck, but movies are awesome because nothing bad has gone on in the making of a film. Like, people who make movies are fucking great humans. So you're gonna get mad at sports because there's rape happening, but in movies, people who make movies are terrific. Well, I think you got it all nailed down.
But here's the other thing, and you know this because you're working on a show. That isn't unlike being on a sports team.
No, it's not at all.
You're all in the fire together trying to create something. Sometimes it works. That's why I get so mad at people when they're like, that movie sucked, it was lazy. Look, those people were in the fucking fire together trying to figure it out. Yeah. Good, bad, or indifferent, they failed. But it was a group effort.
Yeah. Rio 2 is terrible.
Is it?
It's sad because I went and did punch up on it and they didn't use any of our stuff. But it's not good. So Finn, we go into this thing and he's trying to pass the ball back and forth to this kid who Finn passes it to the kid and then the kid just fucking kicks it as hard as he can. And he's like hitting other kids with the ball. He's completely out of it. You're like, you're just a fucking douche. And this dad comes over and goes, stop it. Pass. And he still kicks the ball really hard. And he goes, how old's your son? I go, he'll be 5 next month. He goes, my son's 8. And I'm like, oh, he's terrific. I mean, you really done a nice job with this one.
Well, sometimes you don't have a choice. You know that.
I know. So then they're
True cartwheeled out of the way of a girl driving on her.
What?
She was playing soccer.
Yeah.
And a girl was driving down the field at True, who was playing fullback, and she just cartwheeled left.
Sure. All right. Well, that's reasonable. She does what she's good at.
I think she cartwheeled right out of sports that day.
So, which is much
Some
better.
kids don't get
that's
it.
much better than fucking up everything.
Well, there's that thing when you have a child that like some of them are not competitive or confrontational in that way off the bat.
But that's like the perfect example of this isn't my thing. As opposed to the one who grumbles and kicks the fucking ball at people. Like that's the nerd that I get mad at.
Right.
So then,
and this kid's 28. Is that right?
Yeah, he's 28 years old. Just out of prison.
Well, so it's been hard learning how to play well.
So then they there's a really large Korean population up here, and I'm not sure what happens in the culture, but the drive to educate is insane. Like where the kids go to school and then they go to after school programs and they're
Is that the Tiger Mom thing?
Yeah, it's pretty fucked. It's pretty fucked up because the kids.
I think Margaret's talked about that a little bit.
The kids get really psychologically damaged as they get older. They get into college and they don't know how to be social because all they've been doing is just learning and doing schoolwork, and like no like socialization sort of happens on a level. So anyway, so that's there, and this and there's one Korean kid in the class, and he gets teamed up with Finn later to pass the ball back and forth. And Finn puts it down and kicks it with the side of his foot. And then the other kid puts it down and takes 20 steps back and runs and fucking boots it. And I'm like, what in the fuck is happening? And there's 2 coaches, but they're dealing with the other kids. And I'm watching this happen. And finally the coach comes over and goes, no running up on it. Just kick it. And Finn kicks the ball and it goes the wrong way. He tries. It goes the wrong way. And the other kid starts yelling at him. What are you doing? Kick the ball to me. And I'm like, you were just fucking booting it like an asshole for 5 minutes. And now he does it wrong once. So I'm just sitting there watching this. And Finn like looks at me and kind of laughs. And I'm like, all right, well, that's good. He doesn't give a shit. And then the kid kicks it again and Finn kicks it back. And the kid's like, how old are you? You can't even kick the ball. And Finn goes 4. And the kid goes, I'm 6. You're a baby. And Finn, without a beat, goes, no, you're a rude old man. Which made me laugh so fucking hard. And then Finn keeps not kicking the ball to him.
On purpose.
And then he turns around and he laughs. And then the kid boots the ball and he comes over to get it. And I go, are you doing that on purpose? And he goes, yeah, he's getting really mad. And he goes over and puts it down. I was like, oh my God,
he's Dave. Oh my God. The first sign that he is your son. That's incredible.
But
that's
it was
a
awesome
good moment.
The kid was being a fucking dick.
Sure.
And Finn didn't let it get to him. And then Finn went, oh, you have a weakness. It's like he was Finn was having a great time. And at the same time, there was a kid being a total dick. And Finn went, oh, I'm just going to keep making you angry.
Yeah.
Because you're being a fucking asshole. And when we left, he was like, man, that kid was really mean. And I go, yeah, but what'd you do? He goes, I just kept making him mad. And he was having a blast. I was like, well, that's fucking awesome.
That's good. Yeah, that means, and it's good that he didn't react or take the bait.
He didn't at all.
Get his feelings hurted.
Yeah, he does sometimes, but this time he was just like,
hard not
whatever,
to.
dude.
Yeah.
But my nerd rage popped up. Oh, and then the other thing about the kid, this is where it gets sad. The first kid who was kicking the ball, the 28-year-old, at one point his glasses broke and they fell off and he has cross eyes.
Oh, yeah.
And his dad.
Careful.
And his dad had gone out. No, my niece has that when she takes her glasses off. And so I have like it bums me out.
Yeah.
And so the kid was walking around with cross eyes and his dad was nowhere to be found to help him fix the glasses. And I was just like, well, I might be kicking the ball really hard too. If my dad was bailing, I needed his help.
Yeah, sure. And you're cross-eyed, but you don't know that he's not there because you can't see. You just only see the one of them. Usually he has 2 dads. It's just a mess.
Oh, can I read the tweets that happened? I mean, the text that happened between me and you when I was getting the dog? I want people to
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, let's. Okay.
I thought that was a good exchange. Wait, I don't remember it.
The woman was a fucking. So we went into. We
Did
found
you get this from a rescue or from a friend?
rescue.
Okay.
It's a Pasadena Humane Society.
Yeah, that's where we got ours. That's where we got Waffles.
Oh yeah. Okay. So we saw the
Who
dog.
is a terrier, by the way?
Right. I know you told me that.
Right.
We saw the dog the day before there was like this big fair up there in our town, and they had the dog at the park, and I was like, that's a cute dog. So I sat down and watched the dog for a couple hours just to see what it was like, and it was really friendly. And I was like, okay, well that seems like a good idea. So we put it on hold, and then we go down there to get it the next day, and the woman was like, okay, takes us in his office, and it feels like a meeting with the warden.
Oh, no, we went to the same place.
And she goes, so tell me why you want this dog. And I was like, well, we want the dog because we like the dog. And she goes, yeah, why do you want this dog? Because I saw it yesterday and I enjoyed it, and it was a nice dog. And this is the kind of dog we want. What's a terrier? Oh, okay. What do you know about terriers? Well, they're terriers. And, well, they're pretty energetic. And do you know what a soft mouth and a firm mouth is? Are we talking about blowjobs?
Yeah.
And she goes, this dog has a hard mouth, and they bite, and they're not like a lab where you can put your hand in the mouth and play around.
Right.
It's a hard biter. And I go, oh, okay. And she goes, you know what this dog is good for? Someone like me, single woman, not a family. And Finn's sitting here the whole time, and I'm like, this is a fucked up conversation I'm having in front of Finn. And she goes, and my wife goes, could we just take the dog somewhere and sit with it in a room and play with it for a little while?
They didn't have you do that yet?
No. And
that's backwards. We did when we got Waffles, who's a terrier. The girls liked it and picked it out, and then we went and spent time with it in a room.
Yeah.
And I was against it until I held it and it fell asleep in my arms.
Okay. So then I sent you a text and I said, they're trying to talk us out of the dog because we have a terrier, because it's a terrier and we have Finn. And you said our silky terrier that we had when I was Finn's age bit both my sister and I in the eye.
Yes.
So I said, so no. And you said, it's iffy. I'd go with no. So then we go in this room with the dog, and the woman goes, let me ask you a question. How would you feel if you have a dog, and whenever people come over to your house, you have to lock that dog in a room? And I go, well, I think I wouldn't like that. But let me say further that I don't think anybody would like that about any dog. You just asked me a question of, hey, would you like a not great dog?
Right.
And my response is, there isn't a person who would come in to adopt a dog that go, I want one I have to put away in a closet when friends come over. Like, it was the most asinine fucking question.
Right.
And she sort of turned at that point where she was like, oh, they might be catching me on my bullshit. And she left the room. And now the dog is the sweetest fucking dog in the world. It climbs up on my wife. It's like, cuddling, and it's doing all that shit. It's just a sweet fucking dog. And then she comes back in and she goes, well, I have to be the bad guy. And I have to, take that thing. And then she's like, I think you should take the dog. She goes, what did you all think when you saw the dog the first time? And we all thought that this was the dog. We've been looking at dogs and we thought that was the dog. And she goes, then I think you should take the dog. So then we took the dog. But it was so fucking...
Here's the thing, though. She's not... here. Waffles at one point would bare her teeth at Mighty.
Oh, really?
Yes.
We don't have anything like that.
It's not time. It's too young. How old is it?
Oh, no. It's like 5.
5 years old?
Yeah.
Oh, well, then you're fine.
Yeah.
It was
It's
a
not a
puppy.
puppy.
But they're just covering their asses. Terriers are unpredictable, and they've been bred to kill rats.
Yeah.
So they don't know that they're cute, and they don't know that they're small. Waffles, I'm not kidding you. Like, you have an idea of what something is when you see it and feel it, but you don't know what it thinks about itself. I've told the story. We're all walking along, my whole family, me, the girls, and Amira, with all 3 dogs. A pit bull comes running at the family.
Oh, yeah.
Baring its teeth. It's going to strike, and Waffles goes right fucking at its chest, and it stops.
Yeah.
Waffles is the only one of any of us that took a pro-aggressive stance of go fuck yourself.
Yeah.
She sees herself as a little fucking warrior. So they all get defensive. If they get scared, they do what they do. And terriers fucking bite. And everyone has the same thing.
Yeah.
A little kid puts its face down in its face,
Right.
and the dog goes, I don't dig this at all.
Yeah.
And
I
usually
told
goes
him not
right
to
at the
do
eye.
that, yeah.
You told Finn to do that?
I told him not to do that.
Oh, yeah, just drag his face. Oh, yeah.
I told him
I think
can't
she
let
was
the dog-
just covering her bets because she didn't want the dog returned yet again. Because that happens. Not this
maybe.
dog.
Yeah,
not this
one
dog.
they
I'm
said
just
they've only had
saying.
for a
I'm
week,
just
yeah.
saying that is there. When you work there, your job is to suss out the whim of a person
Yeah.
who wants a dog this weekend and is
Right.
going to return yet again another Chihuahua that
Right.
wasn't able to make it because again, Chihuahuas don't know that they can't fucking bite
Right.
your head, right?
Yeah.
They don't think they're cute.
No, well, they're not.
They're awesome. I fucking love Chihuahuas.
Got it.
If I had a well-trained Chihuahua is the fucking best pet in the world.
step on it.
Just awesome.
Just step on
And I don't like little things, but a little Chihuahua.
Just throw it.
Also, I like burritos.
I would like to throw chihuahuas. I would like to have a job where I threw chihuahuas.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just pick them up and hug them.
Yeah. My dogs, the ones that we got that are purebred dogs that we bought for a lot of money,
Horses.
they're horses that love too hard.
Okay, so I take my dog to the dog park. And
What does it have a name now?
well, its first name was Wilbur, but then Finn didn't want that one, so now it's Freckles.
It's fucked.
Yeah. So
Because, like I say in my act, he's going to go to college and Freckles is going to have a glassy eye and a limp and run away every morning because it has dementia and you're going to be you're going to be out in the street going, Freckles!
Yeah. So take him to the dog park for the first time, and he's he's smaller than the other dogs. And he got raped.
I'm sorry?
This dog, a poodle-ish thing, fucking corners him and throws it in and starts raping him.
Throws it in where?
He cornered him in the corner of the dog park and then fucking mounts him.
And just starts humping away?
And Freckles is trying to get away and it starts fucking humping away.
Yeah.
Fucking raped my dog. My dog was raped.
Yeah.
First day in prison.
I don't think you understand the rules of the yard. Some dogs like to bump titties.
It's fucked up. The dog park's fucked up.
Yeah, the dog park is nothing more than just a gigantic prison yard for dogs.
It's really fucked up. It's pretty brutal.
Do you take them on like
2 walks a day.
Yeah. Okay.
That's what you have to do with that kind of dog.
Take them on 2 walks a day. Yeah.
Keep the energy level.
Yeah,
But Finn also runs in the backyard with them. They just chase each other.
If I don't take the Goldens out for a run, they'll eat one of the rooms of the house.
Sure, Jesus Christ.
They're insane.
We have horses.
Yeah, they're ponies.
Yeah. All right. So this will be our last podcast for a while. We'll put up the 200, which we recorded ahead of time.
Yeah, and it's a doozy. You guys are going to be so. It's got all the celebration of a visit to the doctor.
It's like the last episode of Seinfeld. Yeah.
John Panette.
Really
That's
nice
sad.
guy.
Super nice guy.
He's very, and I will say this. I always looked down on him when I was starting out because I thought he was just a fat guy doing fat guy jokes. And he wasn't. He was a fucking storyteller, and he was a really, really, really good storyteller, and he was really funny.
He maybe changed he was a part of I was in Montreal, and I was there with Marin, in fact, and we were doing a thing called the Masters, which is just a bad way of saying, hey, check this guy out again. You didn't get a deal the first time, but maybe now that he's older. No shit. And I got a deal out of it. A good one. And Panette was the host. And I had the same exact thing. We came from that school of like, if you did anything that was obvious about yourself, you were a fucking hack.
Yeah.
He did do stuff about eating because he's a big motherfucker, but he was great at it. He would he'd be like, there was something old timey show business about him. He was a classic comic and he was super fucking funny. And when he was sober, which wasn't all the time, he was a really good guy. So girl goes up before me and she ruins the room. I haven't seen anybody eat it like that in a long time. And she's a master and it's just terrible. And the crowd was great. He'd gotten them fucking sizzled and then she wrecked them. And he goes, no problem, dude. Just give me a second. And he whipped them into a fucking frenzy. And then my set was off the charts.
Nice.
And it was only because he saw what happened, said, I'm going to fix this, went out and did it, crushed, but not in a way that made it so I couldn't follow him.
Right.
Just that it got everybody back in a good mood. Yeah, he was a very sweet guy. He was a very sweet guy and a good comic and somebody you should look up if you don't know John Panette.
I agree.
John Panette.
All right, so you'll be...
Oh, and that wrestler guy died also.
Yeah, I didn't care. I don't know anything about wrestling.
54 years old, dropped dead in a parking lot. I don't know, but there's a lot of heated debate about him. People yelling at each other all over online. Yeah, there were people that made jokes, and there were people that didn't think it was funny. And there was a lot of there's a lot of people that wrestling is a thing that people love, and then other people always have to feel they need to point out the part that it's scripted. And I think those people go, I know, so are your favorite fucking TV shows.
Right.
It's okay for me to like something that's scripted.
Right.
I can be upset when somebody loses, even though I know it's written, just like I can be upset that somebody dies on a fucking TV show.
Right.
The hackery of people online. The one thing that I think Twitter is good at is it's beginning to weed out comedy you can't do because it's in the hands of pure hacks. Yeah. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Those tropes can't be in your act because they're being run by people on Twitter.
Yeah.
We get it. Wrestling is fake.
Yeah. Huh, I didn't know. I didn't follow it at all.
Yeah.
I didn't see any of the Ultimate Warrior nonsense.
Yeah. And then there was stuff that he was also a little homophobic and.
Oh, well then, all right.
But who knows? Look, here's the thing. You grease yourself up, you get a tan, you put on a bikini bottom. You really should cast stones.
Well, that's what I'm going to do later.
Walking the room, glitter.
Glitter done.